I've got this project I've been working on in Logisim for the last 2 weeks that I wanted to show off. It's a complete computer with access to write to different devices such as a teleprompter, keyboard, joystick, as well as a video device. I've written a bunch of different programs that allow us to interact with the memory as well as with these different devices. So I'll go ahead and show you some of those today, as well as how to load this up in memory. So if you go to the repo on GitHub, under version 4, this directory here, we have all the files that we want. The main three to be concerned with is this assembler.html, which is this page here, and it just uses some JavaScript written in here to assemble our assembly into machine code. Same for down here, the standard lib.asm is the actual assembly that we are going to run right now. And then our actual Logisim file is this cpuv4.circ, which is this circuit here. So we're going to go ahead and go to this standard lib.asm. We're going to show you some of the assembly. We have a bunch of different keywords we can use, so we can set global constants like this. We can move things between registers. We have go-tos. We have options to do functions, which will move things on and off the stack for us, as well as we can return out of them. Um, we've written a lot of different functions in here, such as a memory allocator. We can print things to the teleprompter, some different string functions. We can pull things out of the keyboard. We can write to the GPU or the video device, so we can draw different rectangles to video, set the color, things like that. And different programs use those functions as well. So this paint program will use both those GPU functions as well as this Pong program here. And we have a shell as well down here that we use this function here. So I'm going to go ahead and copy the assembly. We can put it here into this text area here, and we can press assemble, and it will generate all of this machine code here at the bottom. And what we want to do is we want to copy that and go to our CPU in Logisim and press Control R, which will reset the CPU. Can go here, hit edit, and paste our machine code right into memory. Now all we have to do to start is press the clock just to get the clock started. So we're going to go here into our shell as our first program. We can type list, and it'll show you a list of all of the available programs that we have. So one of them is this paint program, which is going to write to our video buffer over here. We're going to get some instructions on how to work with it. And we have this square right here in the middle of the screen, and we can just move it around with this joystick. Really simple program that's just reading from the joystick and then writing to video buffer. We can go back to the keyboard. We can press Q. It'll exit the program, and we can load up our next one. So one of those is the Pong program. It's a really slow implementation of just a single player Pong. It'll give us instructions so we can use the A and D keys up here on the keyboard. It'll allow us to move a paddle that's at the bottom, the left and right, and we can exit with Q. Anytime we press the paddle, we have a ball up here that's going to bounce around the screen. If we hit the paddle, our score will increment. If we miss the paddle, we'll have game over. So this is just going to bounce around real slowly as it ticks through every loop in the game. All right, so we can just press Q and exit out of that. It'll tell us game over. And our last program I'll show you is the just clear. We can run that and it'll clear this teleprompter here. So if you want to run any of this, it's all available here in this version 4 directory in the GitHub repo.